tur day uyu borom jasna pire soo ko bëggee fii si biir Gambia bi dawal foofu sa quality jasna your number one stop shop. Ana sama jigéen ñi dama bëgg ngeen jox ma seen nopp garme yi ndaxte quality jasna amal nañ leen ay til yu toj daala poos abaaya yu yiiw waaye it amal nañ leen ay boreda yu rafet boreda yoo xam ne pour góor ñi la ak pour jigéen ñi amal nañ leen body scrub yi nga xam ne nii dafay defar seen yaram bam nice waaye it fàttewuñ fa diw yi. Ana sama jeeg yu pare yi quality jasna amal nañ leen fa andi cuuraay yu neex house spray ak bépp xeetu baax pour seen biir néeg. Dama ne atum ren jii ku sa jëkkër mere ku ne yow la neex ndaxte quality jasna ñëw na si dëkk bi pour defar sëy yi. Makeup artist yi bàyyi leen gannaaw ñu ngi leen fa amal ay makeup product yu quality waxu leen léegi nii foofa sa Westfield jàkkaarloog monument bi wala nga jokkoo quality jasna si 250 01 24 ak quality jasna taaral sa bopp taaral sa néeg waaye dëggal sa alaaji aas.
Hello everybody, this is a message from Washington West African Center calling us to mean a community that is loving, peaceful and free from domestic abuse.
Benyum futandila molma min yalon ko wonne be Washington sate kono ko wato sitele pour nga soutero ke num fanan nga nyo hakilo bulandi domestic violence la sembola warola na kabilol ka natere man nyim faham domestic violence atele mantoraro sifati anin maral nyal min yalon ko manki maral nya kendolti melka kenu anin hani kabe aka kele sakantuma mol tema min yalon ko kanu nyoma fulol lem na korlal kono anin ngam bulol la nyoka kaje ko nga dimbayal soto min yalon ko ibe kala dimbaya kendolati andum ibe kala fenneti sama fana alin sanyu lonko yimman torarol kamen for domestic violence abe kerinden na kabilol kono bari kibar di ma momenti doron wolen ko besem bulol lano nyokanne kaje ko nga bang yim domestic violence amon torobe kewol ni musol bele kam bari asembo fawbe warari musol le kam sekeno kilindi le na mol ma ko miliyalon ko yimman torarol be wolle tam annon fanan kaytandi mol la miliyalon ko wolle ba kikan ko ibe men kekan amu kulati mi yalon ko amanya na kela anu mol manya na sunna domestic violence amu kulati mi yalon ko mol buka ko bake anu fanan dol ma fahamu bake bari wato sitale pour nga nyo hakilo brandi misalon anu fanan abenna kabilol kuno nyami nsa fahamu bari nyimu mo be la sula ko di fanan kaje ko ngi kilinti nyin kamma se dimbal suko dimbal men yalon ko sirin sama se ke fendi andum fanan isen nafa e mo ko de wol nafa pour que ñun domestic violence bali kake ñen taka kabilo la sudo mi yalon ko tarañobul ken wolbe soto laje adum mbajala ko na tarañobul jawol ngol bank fere natur tako ite lata le ko ñim mon toro rombe kan fero ke yekumando ke Washington West African Center la Assalamu alaikum kal konton dorong kal jia alla programo to dorong men kanale lokun kabung talang woro wulanin talala kata fo talanse yani feng men kanale lokun jang bitum kan kapikal hakilo bulan dorong ko alning albadi malem serif content tele be sirali jambi fana ko tenke be juberlal tentulam be jeyla mel be jube kang biringa banko kanjang fo kata fo banko bantala ike la mirarol ika janjam fe nyola ika programo folo be tentula bari be hakilo bulan la fananko sora sponsor la pour nyim programo ni won tendoro ning boro meta dorong kol bitalo la anda be lolo dalto mi yalonko atina beti ala oto sabo kamala dorong bi nga kacala men soto jawolem Minister of Ex-Minister of Information, Minister Num Yalonko,
ay amarata non kibaro bunda la karola demba ali jawo amanke no luntanti bawo ay na folo ke no jende na programme sotole so bi fana nga felenti nga findita nyanko tenke pour na kaja kula min yalon ko be ko mala bake Mr. Jawo ke bismillah programme to
abarka ba ke seref fanan kontaan pour kamuru nanjang ni si kaca ilayen programme kumari ya
bari nga même fona mang nonoje
ya abina nga posle abe silokan yama
yeah so nga even though nga controversial je ñu wato diamo be sharing social media page to lalto with regards to Senegambia bridge la kola and ngaje fane la miraro do man infonu je e do man safe la miraro minti je but then how do you see the whole thing surrounding around that or your own opinion on that one? Because I've seen you you've written something on it. So basically
tonyala Senegambia bridge la ko hanisa amang koy mol ma baake dal men keta je because ngamoy minister of finance ako ye atondi asset recycling ye wole sign agreement le sign with Africa 50 o mu ngamira World Bank la branch dolem men ka development ko topoto bari sign ro keta nyamen aden agreement to fanan keta nyamen wole mol jahal because kodo men nangamo membe wala mo 100 million dollars ye iko ye wala agreement sign pour ñinu si bridge mara for sanji moine lulu itol si bridge mara sila kodo sotono je itol le ka ticketol di mola ni momo betambila bridge moto betambila bridge aketol le jo for 25 years ni wato sila kodo sotono wala 100 million sanji moine lulu ne wala kodo doko foya soto den isinamburu gambi wakto di gambia go masa kundado bari memang koyje wala mu okay ñino be kodo jola be kodo di la masa kundala bari yalon ni wo kodo masa kunda yo kodo soto aboko abe kala ko julolem dal parce que ñino aboko bridge tale ya tale ñino la so wole kodo di la den itol sinela kodo
comme ye bridge di mola ay donto
exactly ay kodo di la den ate si do ko ke bridge te ate sa tamandi wati nala kodo soto bag asila ati bridge muruni masakundama so wole ketaje barintol de ngamira tela miro do ngamira wo sifa nyanta tambila nun national assembly to because I mean kodolem masala kodolem gambia la kodolem involved je ni 100 million dita masakundala naman tambini dibite bungoto woto I mean masakunda si kodo keno nyaaw itol diate because amantra budget to tol nga wala mira dal asip
100 million fongo banke ko dindinde
no kodi balem but the thing is te naman tambi national assembly te man la wala because ni natra mansa kundale ata nyino buludron itol kodo dundino da wada men diate bari na tambi national assembly at least abe budget line no sorola ifa ko nyim amount abe dunna nyineto nyimbe dunna nyineto wobe tar la budget line no bari naman ke abako kodo be tol
manam accountability
kodo keno wala
comme accountability dal
exactly
ani wala mo tawti
wolente jakal je niata man tambini député bungola pour yake budget line no te amira ko asi possible no ni kodo dun tan nyino bulu itol sa keno anything men diate because amantra budget line no te wolente jakal je dal
ba pare if you look at it also 100 million I think 25 years interesting take 15 million ti member la 100 to income although national assembly la ko be dunno fanan kono lo demanding baho if there fana e taso to leje karala be umala demanding but it have coming with the current situation in the country and bapare fanan julol be molla ite comme il a problème tata deme wolem doron coming atata nyaming amantani national assembly wala man problème de fo men problème do so do coming for example banko julo men be de banko la yin tembola ate necessary la num pour nga dunyi si fal kuno wala membe o nyama ngajele dula ko tengol to cheni sol ka Africa banku ko tengol la place ol dul tale mi alon ko similar thing ma for exactly but similar thing aka happen le in the other countries in Africa. But then, how do you see that in general? With regards to
actually,
the
the problem follow nying quote wala ma aman tambining anyan tambila damen na puru asi tambini National Assembly yake budget line to moya ko mulyalon ko nying amount le dunta adun abet funtina tenin tan asi tra budget line mo sa jewal nyama wo kola fanante ngamira sanji man lulu wo jam fata bake because ni ajibe luwalo nyinuka mensoro I mean, Bridgewater, coming sort of coming collect lungo. Definitely, Sanjil Mon Lulu, Betambila, Hani, million Kime Savala fan, Tenga Mira Dal, you know, na Raika collect Anyama. So, ni Aboko, I mean, okay, Safoko, it also monitor, ni total Ela Kodo Soto, Yemendi Masakunda, and it will collect, bro. Then Bridgewater is side Masako. But the thing is, Ntolbeya Kalamutako, Masakundala. Monitoring among better nyama safoko I mean you see anything collect no man sakunda ta kalamota lako itoli nyini collect is it tambino I mean is it tambining 100 million as it mefang ta kalamota lawo wo worry bake adu yemen fo fanang julo I mean ngamera Gambia julo membe Gambia moto asia kolen tale definitely say ngamera nyanta julo ko arrêté lale because sabe dame yalong to dia kalamata banku dol dunia kono Sri Lanka be nyame wati do sita Sri Lanka completely masakunda collapse ale tol be ngamo fala membe kala be Lebanon fana wo fana ngamo masakunda is almost a collapse kan because julu jama ni julo ta pometa I mean ibuka manan kunno dal adon Gambia ngaji nyame abe dame be wasilo leto because julo be tala what
90.1 something million the last time I went to the National Assembly I was having that figure.
I remember that, but definitely abe jamen dal near the Gambia la economy jibe and julo I mean abe dame definitely abe landa tambolas I mean ngamera manta kunda manta aritlo kela wala because near Gambia jibe economy be nyame abuka tanyato bake because the thing is intol kamen import wolen kamen nati nam bankun kan kamen san nam banta kay nati ja and intol kamen export kamen wafi molma kamen import wole dasiata katambi intol kamen export
manam wonni mol kamen din
exactly
kamen dundi nan kamen
intol kamen bondi nam banta la bankol ton kamen sanje ke nati ja wo ko doli siata intol kamen wafi molma ni adun ni wo tatanya o nyama economic stagnant abuka improve because inyanta niata ibe fengol wafi la bantala wolle ka kodo natela bari niata ite kamen sannam mol bulu wolle siata ite kamen wafi molma then abako abe problem natila na economy so ni julo ka fo nyama because julo fana wati nyanta jola ani interest of fana ngamera dal man sakunda nyanta ube jibela ngamera abina problem na fela nyato da
so this the issue of National Assembly although I heard you saying although they're busy with their vehicle issues and other things, and you have the public also criticizing a lot of things, and right now we take illogical assembly to have been had follow National Assembly la Carola illogical because many member for kang ila argument kono kaje ko anyanta tambila nin jele la force but illogical la Carola been had follow in temola especially kabri nyimuto ko na tan mi alon ko it costs a lot of millions.
Yeah, I mean, Tonyalem, tolbe sontaleko National Assembly members yantella motol soto, yanta motol dilelale, I mean, tolbe aje men ketanon last session, last National Assembly to, I mean, President Barole Malong for businessman dole kodo motol diala nata di wall. So, I mean, wo man clear no, I mean, definitely wo amanya nakela no wanyama. Nabe nibe motor sotla nyanta feng clearing molbe along ko motor bota ten transparency exactly last one woman transparent nyindo transparent tolbe ya kala motale ko ye mitol sanne ya ditol la idol nyanta maybe half la jola masakunda si half joye bari tenga mira motol ida kole ata bake tenga wole mira because the thing is ni National Assembly members ye mol menu represent dol bije dula dol bije ni maybe ni wol kontonda wol te siman na waranto ite da samola ite isita wol jibe ni la moto sifa melon ko abe million jamale kosla I mean itol ngamira itol nyanta wo bele jibe la I mean nte dal nte fe motol manyanna I mean okay nyanta motol sotola bari motol menu yalon ko expensive tabake ite bita mol menu to wol man ila ukela aboko iblome cost
mana ibe men la koto mana bi men represent
exactly ite men represent ni ajibe anite moto sifa men soto ntenga ajibe dal aman tanyola dal so yanta o jibe la nunku janibe o motol sanne ito fa adun am tolbe ya kala mutako
bay tel tamem fo wolen ko men ye itel be half le joke wala mi wala joke arno kaje ko government fana half joke some although the figures ye même fo and actually nin la wala mulka figures sol men moy there's difference because I have honorable Shoaib Ture here but then although he was suggesting also ko tumando ase keno wato min nebe dunne nyun koto and inflation la na tumando because duration o jamfara but même do wala coming it'll be half jola government half jo this is what we had from them
well okay wo be sikkeno but the thing ni ajibe ika menu jo nyinul ika men jo nyinula national assembly member fanan siata bakele because ila salary and ila allowance jama and even transport allowance maybe ngamera ka wole
that was 22,000
kafu ijanta wole jola so ila allowance also aboko ila salary roman emawo maje you have clothing allowance ni ato is ijanta fengol men dunna mon le nyante jola I mean wala si allowance ila ngamera wo be definitely man necessary ite mol men represent ye wala condition o jibe ite be I mean ibe jola men ni la allowance all tengamera alanda tambitale definitely nyanta wo jibe la kudal
but the argument don't come for coming especially for the clothing allowance coming maybe 100 to ya tala maybe carol timo sango kono ikaje ko that's going to be how much in fact niatra komi ya tala karo kono coming karo abe kala menti o is normal pour national assembly members yo amount of money. Although some would use this to justify the thing but in the whatever will now, for example, the issue of this vehicle and right now this Senegambia thing member caring tomorrow similar thing fana benale mi alonko assembly la input be sola la je bakele but silang nyinku fulol be assembly la do ko national assembly be mo sola ko fengeno because mo jamal be mem foko wolem ko imang jiko sotoela koto saying especially bring vehicle issue na because kon alawan sol natal no but bring moto ko yinata a chocho siata
I mean ngamera dal National Assembly nila member ika kodo men dundi tol funk kung definitely alan tambitale because the thing is clothing allowance ite be la salary dile la watu ite la salary in fact I mean they have very high salaries as well niwe jibe ite I mean teacher felejan no sol felejan doctoral felejan ibuka clothing allowance dile wala ikela ikela fengol sang pour ela salary to nan national assembly members wal be allowance de la clothing pour ka kela dum fengol sangoto ila allowance salary bijano de tengamela wol be dal nyanta jibe la kuda
nyanta jibe la ku all right so in a way forward for example lual when belaring for example banko nyinkang don't you think also that banko fanang nyanta ka fere olo ngajere den draft constitution o belaring jana problem do bije mi anan ko mutam issue lati wo tumon nimbe o kacharale but still itala jero nyim problem wol men be kana luala karo fanam manke problem oti bang with regards to all these issues we are having right now the problem of for example public official le femba soto in terms of maybe kodola wala motola karola kamel borindi osifal
no I mean public niko civil servants on ina motola no okay wal mo sakunda motola ti ite boko ye moto sang office ole ni te bije bi be o moto use ni bota je so ma mem nata wala be o moto lo a different aning national assembly la moto fratale because ñinu mitol talati hanni so ma ifindi national assembly ine la moto bitale so wala mu di different soti jana okay I mean man sala moto le moti abako ya sang officiole bari ñindo du ya sang amumale so wati ate findi daje na la moto le bitale so wala mu different soti da
bay tel ka justify min na wala mi kudo min tundi je niaj be tel ka kudo min tundi je half of that money is different from others so it can be normal for them to also take it because they're paying half and the government is paying half.
No, I mean problem to wato nitol ye moto sangi waranto ye tole half jo wo moto la asike no ila moto ti nitol bita eta ini moto iranya but I think tolka complain moto da kole ata bakele itol nyanta manyanna sonna kanyim boto da kole aringol nati nyanta moto simple moto le nati drong pick up waranto moto simple ringo me alonko itol isi mira itol la mol ye men represent wala condition ne wol mira itol ite anum pour nyem moto expected ngo sanna pour family.
Yeah, so thank you very much. Now we move on to the third term in Africa. First of all, what you take on that with regards to the issue of third term in Africa, because it is circulating, you understand? You have leaders, African leaders, who would go beyond or who would want to go beyond third term, thereby causing issues, although you have our own issues. Recently, we've seen the case study in Senegal and probably other countries long time ago. How do you see the issue of, in fact, third term, the idea of third term, in fact?
Yeah, ni third term ko amu problem balati Africa because just last week tolbe my Gabon la president Ali Bongo tolbe aje Ali Bongo benya buka tamano fang I stroke le soto abuka tamano ku anin dokole adung I mean ko abita third term I think next month or nyanta election agata ako abita ala third term wala wo problem balati Africa adung nyanta ngamera AU nyanta ferekela ya address kudal ini African leaders see ko to nite 2 terms kije whether amu 5 years as you can or 10 years or 7 years in other countries as you can or 14 years nyamara o kanyantale ne okay I mean there is no need again for kata another term la because imam men doku no 10 years kono there is no way you are dokula in another 5 years or even more than that so ngamara nyanta wo address ale adong tolbe my president Baroko abita la third term of course Gambian constitution ma bali wala because ya jamela constitution mon kawle use woman term limit sato asitano for as long as molbe carte file
1997 constitution.
Yeah, I mean as long as molbe carte file asitano before there is no term limit to water but the thing is treno be nyameng dunia kono saindal I mean 2 terms is enough tolbe sontawala adon tolbe kalamuta president Barrow kabira bina into power ate kono abe sanji sabale kelaje so moliaso atata ala sanjululo bang anata sanjululo do fanan lawaka hani sa fo mankanya ngamera nyanta afana nyanta fere kala dal asi danje dal na lafita ay token do soto.
Yeah, but in general tell opinion with regards to term limit fango. Did you think term limit is necessary? For example, especially for somebody who is doing well, for example, whether you are even in for the issue of the term limit or not, because you have some people who go against the term limit issue, saying despite the fact that the person there is,
term limit is definitely important tabake because ni meta dulato bake, especially mansayala ni meta je bake. Abako ite fenjama kalamutala because ite ini mol tema akajam fa bakele abako ila mol beni mol tema wolle ke ka fo tenin yara sometimes obuka ke tonyati fang so I think ne sanji tankije wo kanyanta nyanta ferege so term limit are important tabake whatever the case ibe damenda ni tambita 10 years ila inin mol tema ka jam fo bake le buka kalamuta mol be menna because atra imeta santo jana bake so ngamera wo important wala na mol ko tam limite soto ni la two tamo bantro isi do fana fu.
Yeah, because some would the argument some will bring is for example saying ning let's say for example moe doko okay I maybe the person embark on different projects at a fafuta level of me alonko ning maybe another person nata janning will be na fire cope tumando as a time water. These are some of the arguments mul kamil sambanan. For example, you have Baro when the 3 years when you 3 years when you elapsed, they were saying I do call start the alonko is not completed. Understand? And Belafele call complete. And it's not only happening in, for example, only presidential elections and even these mayoral and chairmanship elections. Sometimes you had those incumbents saying, I have embarked on this, so I am on this. So if, for example, you wanted to bring another one also, it might be a delay to justify what they're advocating for.
And they one justification sort of because I mean Mansakunda mu continue it, it danta dame memo nata nyanta for jele. I mean President Barojibe I project all complete ya jamele was start no like Senegambia bridge for instance. I mean so there are a lot of examples. I mean jana around the Malong Lamin Koto Pasa Masano will be start anun janne parianata ya complete continuity will be so kafoko because tenga start so ntele nyanta complete. I mean woman sense make the federal idanta dawoda momon men nata si continue wo nyama
but don't you think the issue of leadership is an issue in Africa?
Well, of course, the problem of Africa definitely is leadership. I mean, based on Africa leadership problem, Jama Africa leadership problem because I mean, leader nitol further santo ebuka Africa G and Duma. I mean, dol bije fanang ni bije nila coming for do nila mol tema kajam for bake itol buka kalamuta membe ke kan Duma. Maybe ila advice al waranto more bije many wini mol tema wol buka tonya for jama so problem balance
so how do you see the advisors of the president in fact because
well what from problem
bringing
problem balance Gambia advisors because tolbe alon ko advisor nyante kila a very seasoned person experience balance to ala doku anyante advisor menta experience to parentole menje President Barola advise jama drol bije imang hani experience killing soto abako dong NPP membership Barola party tron to wale ay tombonjela ay ke advisors itol mang any experience killing soto adu amanya na tamala wala itol be alon ne Gambia mo jama bija melon ko ye doko ke Mansakunda ye doko ke international community idol retire ibe siri jang ina experience palace soto areal menu doko muna na ite woltala will see advice ila specific areas baribe NPP boys woltala will be advice melon ko me hani fem kili malo dol bije fano hani ka alkalo advice ibuka keno let alone head of so that's the problem definitely
how do you it seems funny you're referring to alcalos. I think the issue of even the our foreign service. But we will talk. I will ask you a question on that, the issue of the aspect of the foreign service, in fact. But definitely, the amount of advisors. Is it even necessary to have those amount of advisors that
no,
we
it's not necessary.
having?
I'm unnecessary.
Head of state.
Because ministerial, they are technical advisors to the president. I mean, ministerial from areal, ministerial to it only nyanta advice, president advisor. Fenjama bija ila ministry. So kaning advise al faranta karala walke advice. I mean, some of definitely is not necessary. It's I mean maybe 1, 2 or 3. Meron ko specialized our area to ijante advice. I mean, see what understand. But it just more ta bedo to ke Samban State House ka for advice amot. Tedal amero omanyan tala nyamada.
Yeah, since political advice, these advisors, most of them are politicians. Like you say, the NPP boys, for example. I think sometimes if the president, probably that perspective the president wants to rely on maybe somebody who is only a technocrat, is not a politician also, that also might not go against his interest as head of state also, and who is also a politician. And so in your own thinking, you should only appoint somebody who is a pure technocrat without a politician.
Yeah, yellow. I mean, it's not President Barola interest that matters. It's the interest of the nation. Wale matata. You know, anyanta advisor nyini le melongo. Anyante advisor area mento ate wolom bake experience to dula to bake wosi advice no o area to. But definitely tenga menu jedal I menu choose as advisors. Wolmang competence to ila area to. So I mean, wale wonte la problem oti da.
Yeah. So kal hakilo bulan doron ko albe government talents TV de jube kanyin tembola ling albadi malem Sheriff Conte ndon nak chala bu menti ja wolem Demba Ali Jawati, ex-minister of information. The issue of the issue of constitution, because we are talking about the draft, the term limit, understand, and we cannot talk about that without mentioning the draft constitution. That was, I think, voted against by the president's own people. Yes, but what's your opinion around that, in fact, draft constitution? Because it has a lot that I think the issue of reform we are talking about, I think Atelem Foundation, but it'll miro munati wo fonga ko fam because fenjama ba tala kono
ni ajibe covering President Baro la masakunda bina in the office. Ila promise more reforms like constitutional reforms and a lot of other reforms. I don't one of those reforms when you constitution on Dila Gambia Ankola. So wala na I mean constitutional review commission Londi ye kodi jamas dundi woto e wol tata banku Gambia be kono itata bantala bankole Gambia nol midje ye la drafto nati bari tol be akalamuta ko President Barona la molle ñu sugu men be National Assembly pour you abe constitution fay banta because clause do bije yalon ko itol man kontan wala adum one of those clauses wala ko itol ya recommend ko President Baro nyanta amanyana tambila 2 terms adum ala first term da bije ate malla finum wala ama ala mo jama bijo wal malla finum wala na ye suko pour yo constitution ani wo ko jama be ya be fay nyamo kono tenga mera wo mistake bale be wota because to be akalamutale ko wo draft constitution was very very good ye fen jama kenu je wo draft to nata dun tanu molbe tambi ndanu banko tambi damente
ko imaje coming dolla agimeno mo monteno we don't even need another constitution, in fact. And you understand, some are even saying luajumale for the coming nyantaka constitution dole fonso. Some are even saying they didn't see that law, you understand. But then like some are saying we don't even need a new one. What we need to do, for example, you have Salah being part of those people, is to maintain this 1997 constitution and then change it bit by bit, rather than spending all these things. Although we knew that this 1997 constitution is the constitution that Jammeh used to do most of his things.
To yalem, I mean, tell nga kalamutale ko, I mean, at the very beginning, Halifa Sallah, for example, at the Asujsko, Janibe Constitutional Review Commission was set up like a new constitutional draft. In constitutional, yenta wole tela dulal dibe yemen ya amen wrong. Ya I mean, te dakota wala yenta kela no wole nyama. Bari mtambita woto bakel because the thing is inata in commission was set ye kori jama dunde akono ye draft okay what draft bella renje sai so abakon tambita pour ka constitution in 1997 constitution ka amen wrong because saying already draft bije wadum what draft ko betatale why can't we take that draft ka natina National Assembly then mostly debate if whatever few amendments small women kelaje but it's nati at least Gambia si new constitution also because nga kalamutale ko beda maintain Gambia tida no tar republic until nga new constitution also hani saying even though we are in the third administration, but we are in the second republic, because we are using the second republic national, national constitution. So fonga constitution kutoje sort of janimbe transition into a third republic.
So it means the transition that we are talking about, or reforms that we're talking about, in general, is not happening.
Absolutely. I mean, definitely. Reforms are many expect non covering Nimasakunda Bina into office. And remember caring fatata bake because Malay reform Jamale, I mean, expect no. I mean Dolbeya Kalamuta, Solo Sunday, Be Fata Jang, they were calling for, electoral reforms. Anisai electoral reforms. Remember caring no, Ya Jamela Wato, Anisai wo, electoral system they were carrying. So, Fenjama Bijamea Lonko Yanta reform. We're talking about, security sector reform. We are talking about, civil service reform. War reforms, you hardly see anything on the ground. So, definitely promise, Mansakunda promise of Menke, and Yemen deliver so far. There's a big difference.
Yeah, and you've mentioned the issue of civil service reform, and the foreign service. In fact, I was going through the article you wrote on that one, and what of the issue of foreign service under the Barrow administration?
Well, the foreign service, I think at the moment is like a disaster, because the thing is, Molia aspect for, foreign service, yanta very competent people letala je puri Gambia represent. Bari woman trakerin, telveya kalamotale ko a politician will role distributing. Ni minister ta ni na ya jindi. Jama bija ke samba kata ke ambassador waranto politician o londi jang minimum election o win ke samba foreign service itaje don't be definitely these are politicians, they have no idea what foreign relations is about. At least inyanta menkela no inyanta rudimentary training le dilela purisa kalamuta inyanta menkela bare wobuka ke ike bon nanjoro ke samba posting in the missions. That's the problem. Don't be a kalamuta menkata United States just new wating kono drone kabiri four Gambian diplomats will be expelled from the United States because of they were involved in issues mealonko aning anila documentanyola at all. So well be caring. Ni mo malonko itol mela doko kalamuta ke samba dulalto pur kata Gambia represent. Definitely will buka ke nyanta kela nyame wala be caring dal. So man sakunda nyanta je revisit la bake. At least nyanta momo sambala jana posting la pur kata represent Gambia nyanta kela mo mealonko ayala doko kalamuta. At least is training demanding diala pur janne abitaje. Barika fo kodro ngelondi jay. Mol me elections nyante sambala pur ke compensate. Definitely misusing the foreign service.
Yeah, and Yamra will be national in the future, because politicians don't come foreign service.
Well, I have a problem natila because the thing is, Molnyanta Gambia represent la dame pour Gambia, Mansa Kundal menbe outside pour Gambia la problem ol kalamuta. Well tije because melanko mela doko long. Neutral tata yika sile drum baranto ibetar la ila political le tamandila je imantra doko kela Gambia le. So na foreign service nyanta benefit nyanta men sotola banko e wote tarla je because the menu samba je wol mela doko long. Wala be carry.
Yeah. So with that regard, is Barrow's regime very similar to that of Chame, or to you they are quietly different? Although this is purely dictatorial, and this one to me, but then to you, how do you see? Are they very similar, or they're the same? Because the Barrow's regime is operating under still now the 1997 constitution, but then yes.
Yeah, niya jibedal similarities besiaring je bakele. Okay, sintaleko there is an element of democracy. Farata ko ya jame berundame. At least ya jame la wato penjama bije among chance di molla pour yella wishes and ila ideas expressed. because abuka allow no, I mean, but at least in the case of President Barrow, not because atle ake, but molle demand wala na molle ya jame bondija ate wo kala mutale ko yanta molla nyanto jile la yanta menkela yanta menfula yafo so na manke fona menketa ya jame la wala bekela fonana so I work kalamat. Of course there are differences, but there are a lot of similarities as well. Mem ya jame operate kan nyame
The issue of security, issue of
a lot of
security, in terms of citizens, for example, with the security officers and things like that. No?
Not much has changed, because ni ajibe fang ya jamela mol meneka ya jema mako numpurala masakura. Wal jama bija iduntana masakunda to President Barola masakunda. So aboko fenjama man change jedal, because mol menuk ya jamela masakunda tamanda wo jama bije hanisa ibe Barola masakunda. Adu ika kenu nyame wo atola ika try ka ke nyama hanisa. So fenjama man change jedal.
Yeah, ngamra muntu wadu ramansia bake. Now we have Barrow. Senegal jele makitata. Maki almost itendle ko ate lola hotenge. You understand? Although there was a lot of chaos there, a lot of problem. And a rough ate lola. So Barrow hamo itendle already ko afana left leka contest 2026. Understand? But
yes,
then,
yes,
okay. You want to say,
I mean, yes, Bankola Kuwo, they actually near Malom, where you've been following now in interventions on the matter. I always insisted to go. I believe Makita start Tamla. Take out following all along. Atita. Yeah, because ngalon abe strategy use. Yalong Makila a coalition le soto. Pati Jamale dunta coalition to. So atayalon neko naya fonun juna ko atita Tamla. Abe problem on that coalition tema because party will be able to sign to let on them. So we bina problem on that naman sukula. Wala na sita for jim wato. But all the time central ngalon neko nga suspect nako makita tata because makila profile be Africa to jama keta AU chair keta fake jamati ECOWAS chair and other things. So what it is saying just because abita wato against AU ning ECOWAS protocols and all that.
After being friend with them and
after so they always insisted at that time. So strategy use that. Let's hope President Barrow fanang aka strategy le use that because nga understand neko covering yalong ngamera korite watola atoko moleko ate pareta la bita foundation la in fact I mol identify la menwe do ko la je so mol jamaya interprete ko nyine mola nyine mala final term ti but the thing is nga understand ko kabiri wo keta dol bala mansakunda kono wol start taka agitate because ilafita purkate replace so probably alani
internal fighting and other things
probably alani announcement ana kafoko abita tamla asike not strategy la be wole use ka just discourage purka start this internal fighting among them. It's possible. But in tema advisor definitely akanata tamla if he wants to maintain his credibility and respect. I don't think him for nanyantawo put at the back of his mind. Niaji last local government elections, just the council elections as well as the mayoral elections. I mean, particularly the mayoral elections. Near the number of votes count. Opposition means NPP definitely opposition votes I don't near the presidential elections. Even one vote ahead of your opponent, it'll win. So, I mean, put into.
But I'll support that for last time. I have Esa Damba here. He was saying, Gambian, most of them, and even Gambia Bemume coming, Jamal presidential election, Kawala Kumba and the Bake, New Wasita Lake, move turn out of a finger, Molka Finde, but without that, this other phone call. So, for that case, they are very hoping that similar thing can happen again, that of like that of the 2021. Kajeko. Last minute, you understand, you win this is what they are saying.
Well, turnout Kasial, presidential elections more than in the local government or the National Assembly elections. But again, mayoral elections President Barrow vigorous campaign I will area
Presidential
KM
election.
Western and even LRR vigorous campaign ay wala keja adung aya appeal melan ko carte fay presidential if ya fay bari woma tinna ya bute in area beto told my for the first time a head of state a campaign kela in that case sometimes a meeting sabale ke waranto meeting nani lunkilin ka campaign ke ala mayoral candidate wala bari woma tinna mole ko diela he voted against ala candidates. So we will listen lady, I mean, okay, Molly massively voted for him during the presidential elections. But does that mean I mean, I will repeat the next time round? Because the very fact that Anata, he passionately appealed Purala many carte file. It's a carte file, I mean, and people ignored him. Ima file wole for inata wole. So, we will listen it, and yanta wo karana.
So, let's say, for example, like what you're saying, I ta full bongola you coming saying, a manjaringa low kotenge. You understand? Makita hapunda de. Tumando finance okay no. Right at a full bongola come aja for come manjana manam dala dang in tamula woman connoting. But currently, looking at this country, looking at the political parties, looking at, you understand, ite jikosuto coming jikosuto le bang coming nim patil melbe keri right now with ika melje coming mbe mosoto la membe bondinola because what people are saying most of many at times what people will say is that all these politicians are the same. Those that we are seeing outside right now, they're the same. So leading some to be saying that they don't have hope even if Barrow is not here. Whosoever comes with regards to the people they are seeing in the political arena are visible.
Well, mamera thinking correctly because ni ajibe Barrow fango, Kabiri ba elector. Hardly anybody knew who Barrow was.
Yes.
In fact, Kabirin Dolia Adama, Itolia Mira Musolem Fang. I mean, the thing is, he just came from the blue and he became the president. So, I mean, there are a lot of Gambians with the capability and the capacity to lead this country. And they do even much better than Barrow. So, I mean, and I think that's not
those
a very
that
good
we are seeing in the political arenas.
Why not? Of course, why not? I mean, as you can know, Momo, any one of those people, many lieutenant presidential election the last time, any one of them near elect, I'm sure he can do even better than Barrow. I have no doubt about that. So, it's not a question of the personality here. It's a question of maybe, the determination and the conviction and other things well important than the personality here. But in Tenga Jibeko, many Lotano against Barrow during the last president, any one of them can make a good president. I have no doubt about that.
Barrow Lanning Sanji Tangwa Bemen Kumfa Koto coming I Bemen Kumfa Koto. I dokul menke, let's say, I hate nya fale bong, I hate dokul menke.
Yeah, I mean, of course, the thing is, I mean, it's unfortunate Baroka for telenyinke, kasi so kung telenyinke. But the thing is, I mean, you are head of a team. Team leti, is teamwork lebe caring jang. Mansa kundala dokola, amanke baro damati, ni baro mantra nunye, ni do benu nyata je. I mean, they could have done the same thing or even much more things than, so it's not a question of the personality. Tema was support that idea, kafo kon tele nyinke. I say, okay, you are the head of the team, but you Martin nako everything menyanta kela itele kake. I mean, for example, Baro kafo kon tele ya jamme bondi jan tele nyinke ni. I mean, Baro, he was part of a political platform. He was part of a coalition. I don't coalition. I mean, it will bele kenyola. It will work out to help to get rid of ya jamme. So atemanya na credit.
Well, he was saying he was the leader and he was the main target.
I mean, I think that was not correct. In the federal, you have to accept the fact that in Timole Bedokola, Altol Bele Yake, Altol Bele Akata, Alvenketa Aliake Nyola. So in credit dealer more bella, but Ikako, Kaitebe credit ala ite fine. Tengamera, woman correct dala, Manana Kelawanyama.
Yeah, Ngamara saying, but dear, if, for example, Barrow wants to appoint you as a minister again, would you accept?
No, honestly, I cannot imagine myself getting into the situation. No, that's out of the question. That's out of the question. Okay, Thank you. I ain't appointment. But it's honestly, I cannot imagine myself getting back into that situation. Yeah.
Was it that because when you were there, things were very tough on you, or?
Yeah, I mean, they were definitely not easy, because as a minister, you're expected to be in charge of your ministry, and then we consulted about a lot of things with regards to your ministry. But in certain instances, a lot of things were happening, and they were directly affecting my ministry.
Yeah, undermining or something like that. Doing something, you're head of the ministry.
Whether it was deliberate or it was just part of the inexperience of the government or something, it's all possible. But anyway, government for wrong, I don't ever imagine getting back into such a situation again.
Then all right. So I think so now you must do purka di mola because finally be parera the thing in tembola.
So mbe tentula bake anila jiberlal ka foi ko kontanta bake purka nanying program to koteke and I would not hesitate to get back here because it's a question of exchanging ideas. I don't know. Own personal ideas and others maybe woli lamma or jiberlal fangoye ideals that may probably mean they are more advanced than tell ideas. So it's a question of just momoyala take na to tell be a share with them. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much, Juberlal. The molten lambe jela dron melbe nyim programme monoma kela moy ka fo dron la programme mo nu Bankola Kuwo men kanade lokon dimanche la kabo talang woro wala kata fo talang sey bi nga wato nyorle do manning kadum ko ci adambe sama la kono and be na camera la be tenu lambe jela ning melbe machine ko be tenu lambe jela Juberlal fanam birim banko kanjam fo banko e bandala be fanan jela ma fo dron be solaring sponsorship la pour ñu programme ni nga sota be dia bala isaje se continue kanati dalta panelo sotola lokun to manno lokun nala the panelo sotola le pour ka economy ni jube bake with alaji mamare kuran and honorable awadu sane thank you very much for wati ko ngala baraka
ku yoddu sa xat te quality just na ñoo yor seen cumbukaay tur day uyu borom just na pire soo ko bëggee fii si biir Gambia bi dawal foofu sa quality just na your number one stop shop ana sama jigéen ñi dama bëgg ngeen jox ma seen nopp garmi yi ndaxte quality just na amal nañ leen ay til yu toj daala poos abaaya yu yiiw waaye amal nañ leen ay boreda yu rafet boreda yoo xam ne pour góor ñi la ak pour jigéen ñi amal nañ leen body scrub yi nga xam ne nii dafay defar seen yaram bam nice waaye fàtte wuñ fa diw yi ana sama jeeg yu pare yi quality just na amal nañ leen fa andi cuuraay yu neex house spray ak bépp xeetu baax pour seen biir néeg dama ne atum ren ji ku sa jëkkër mere ku ne yow la neex ndaxte quality just na ñëw na si dëkk bi pour defar sëy yi make up artist yi bàyyi ñeen gannaaw ñu ngi leen fa amal ay make up product yu quality waxu leen léegi nii foofa sa Westfield jàkkaarloog monument bi wala nga jokkoo quality just na si 250 01 24 ak quality just na taaral sa bopp taaral sa néeg waaye dëggal sa alaaji aas
Bukadomo di masa dia tuliye kani madam makamulum kibar le benda bara bukadomo baba di maka tayle tulolo inna baba wasinti state ngoluko ikomo ngoluko ikomo wasinti state ngoluko ikomo ngoluko ikomo sa apply no kani atare man tara do kola ikomo ibe do kola foi man tara do kola working family task credit ko impele mesilo kan katani ning sane ngamoy sane ya moy fanay wuli ya tani ning sibe sito wuli efisiati ko nibe wasentim bankoka kairo na tay konko baylo sino babule tani ning February 1st la bela tila na mugo do wasentim bankoka na modi la siyade janno barni nyul mankan fali malonko nyul be ma ko role la Falimano nyulbe marolela Falimano nyulbe makoyrolela Falimano nyulbe marolela Washington State yekibaro na tanma Oh bejambaro lela Washington State yekibaro na tanma bejambaro lela kodokuladu na jambaro malambalu ibato lela kodokuladu na jambaro malambalu ibato lela Washington West Africa sentankoli kolaboy ikona a blessing binava working families that's craving sanyini ikona a blessing munasim binava working families that's craving sanyini manke don toroti borola so yatanyini Kila no sign yena mo kani sign miliardo ku 2022 wala baso kala sign hani dora kirinde do ku ngoza za daga sign manza kundala na mo bunda sartol dundile sign ikonga na ga dundi juna pamfana sa soto sign uliye katoke ngoza soto jan sign local na mo kani bunda wasintim banko na se fo nyurbela sontala sign this one is fine nindo di wondo man killing ko man sakundala federal government nindo na sign this one is fine Timandi, niela sato timandi, timandi, niela sato timandi, sa soto keno, minka nyanta dola, wili kilinge me fulola, ba timandi, timandi, niela sato timandi, timandi, sa soto keno, minka nyanta dola, wili kilinge me fulola, ba timandi. Makamulim. Kaito tebulu ma apply no wa wango contact baba wa osnyala molu wa wak alikana silla la kuloma be kantabine wa wango Washington State yekibaro na tanma bejambaro lela Washington State yekibaro na tanma bejambaro lela kodokuladu na jambaro malambalu ibato lela kodokuladu na jambaro malambalu ibato lela
futandila molma min yalon ko wonne be Washington sate kono ko wato sitale pour nga soutero ke num fanan nga nyo hakilo bulandi domestic violence la sembola warola na kabilol ka na tere man nyim faham domestic violence atele man toraro sifati aning maral nyal min yalon ko man ki maral nya kendolti mel ka kenu amin hani kabe aka kele sakantuma moltema min yalon ko kan ñoma fulollem na korlal kono adabe wol kono membe ko nin kan ñoma fulol dañola doye do lipa wala faya junkule wala faya kule kala mi yalon ko anatana felka balo bala mi yalon ko man torol lem mi yalon abe bankerin man torol mi yalon ko akabon na kuma kangol leto membe ko nin kan ñoma fulol do kiliye do nen wala yekaja firi kuma kangol fama wala e kuma kan fama amarina ta fanje ko ate mo doyari ngolati wala mo ndingole mwati wol be ka man toro sabu warantu moni moy kaf fanan ayatere amanke dokilin na dunyoti man toro fanan min yalon ko e ka hakilo le tora membe ko ning ikkano nyoma fulol do kilinge kuke amonyo la mi yalon ko anata sabu fo amari nata hakili problème soto warantum nabe siring akatu kam fala fango le doron ñun be kam mantoro le sabu mantoro rol min yalon ko fana fanko la ko sabu melbe ko ni moño e maral nyaake la ko do la ban wala ko la fanko le ban ay maral nyaaka la maral nyaala mi yalon ko ite fango buke fangu na fanno akono isina tu ko amari le ko keno amari ko pour que ni domestic violence bali kake nyanta ka kabilo le sodo mi yalon ko taranyobulu kendol be soto laje adum bajala ko na taranyobulu jawol ngol ban fere nato ko ite la kala ko ni mon rol de kan pero ke ye kumandiro ke Washington West African Center la